Productivity is more important than hours worked. I don't work a whole lot of hours most of the time. Like if it's crunch time and something important, I'll work a whole lot. Like last night I was up at 3 in the morning doing these damn slides because I didn't do them beforehand. But, so it's like, it seems like I'm working long hours, but I'm not. So most of the time I'm working only probably 4 to 6 hours a day. And I'm only doing that usually about 3 to 4 days a week. But that's because I put systems in place and I'm very productive when I do work, right? So I try to do what they call deep work. So I'll work like 4 hours straight, no interruptions, no none of that, and get a whole bunch done that most people take probably 10 hours to do. But because I'm actually locking in. And so some of the ways that I'm locking in, well actually I'll get to that in a minute. But also work in the order of importance and also difficulty level. So for example, every day when I come to the office, I got maybe 10 things I need to do. I'm gonna order in the order of importance first, and then also I'm order in the order of level of difficulty. So something simple, for example, like if something on my list was to pay somebody, I'm going to go ahead and knock that out of the way right quick, take 5 minutes to pay somebody. Now I can check that off the list, I feel good about myself, I'm making progress, and that was important because we don't want nobody to wait for their money, right? So try to order in the order of importance, but also how easy it is or how hard it is, all right? Get the hard stuff out the way. All right, use calendars. If you don't have a calendar and you don't schedule every single thing, I don't know how you even in business. Like that's impossible. Like ain't no way you're gonna remember everything. So anything that's not scheduled does not get done. Schedule everything, and I mean literally. I was at the bar not too long ago with my cousin, and my birthday was coming up, and then he was like, yeah, there's a jazz live band or whatever coming up for your birthday, we should go to that. And I was like, all right, bet. Now, mind you, we out there, I'm drinking, and if y'all ever drunk with me, you know I can go. So, but while in the midst of me going, as he tell me this, I whip up my phone and put it in my calendar for that Saturday at 7 p.m. about this band thing. He busts out laughing. He was like, bro, Mr. Businessman, Mr. Simmons, why you got to pull out and do all that? I'm like, because that's the only way it's going to get done. If it ain't on my schedule, it don't exist. So I don't care if it's business related or not. Put it on your calendar. Also, your chill time is your busy time. So a lot of times we'll feel like for example, somebody call you and ask you, can you give me a ride to so and so and so, but you out, you chilling in the pool, right, with the family. You busy. To them, it's like, you ain't doing nothing. No, I am doing something. And this is with the time that I chose to chill. I'm busy chilling. You know what I mean? So don't think just because you're not working on your business that's not busy. You are. As long as you schedule to do that and you don't want that time interrupted, don't let it be interrupted. It's on your calendar. All right. Also, along with that, if you don't honor your time, then nobody else will. So that's why 9 times out of 10, people ask for my phone number. At first, I used to didn't give it to them. Now, I will, you know what I mean? But to be honest with you, it don't mean nothing anyway, because you can't just call me most of the time no damn way. Like everybody that got my number will tell you. Now, every now and then they might get lucky. They caught me and I probably on some drinking I was then, so you probably don't want to talk to me anyway. But then again, some people do like talking to me then because I'm way more talkative then. But anyway, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not picking up. You better all just text me, you know what I mean? And I'm going to get to you when I'm able to get to you. And it might take a couple of days in some cases because I really be that gone. Like, and there's so many people hit me up. So you got to create that time for yourself where it's like you got to prioritize what you got going on over everything else. I heard you saying something like ear hustling that just then. You were saying about being selfish and self-preservation. That is facts. And I'm the most unselfish person in the world, but I had to be selfish first. Like, we got to put yourself first. You can't help nobody if you ain't helping yourself. All right.
One thing about
go for it.
AJ, the last one is really true for you.
Yeah.
Because the last day of Vegas, we were karaoke.
Yep.
And I had some ideas, and you like, those are great, but let's talk about it next week.
That's right.
Chill time right now. And then it went even further as to being like, scheduled a Zoom.
Yep.
I was on point with it with the call, but it made me respect your time. So like you're saying, even though I have your phone number, I'm not going to ever just pick up and call you.
Right.
I'm going to shoot you a text because I know you're a person that has Tuesdays 12 to 2 set aside for phone calls. You know what I mean? So it made me respect your time.
He's responding to emails though.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't miss him. Absolutely. And that might take a couple of days too, depending on when you hit me, but I'm going to hit you. You know what I mean? Right. And by the way, if you paid me something, you definitely going to get a quicker reply. You know what I mean? Right. All right. Memo pads and checklists, you got to use them. So in addition to your calendars, right? For example, Angelica, she was asking me earlier yesterday about did I add her to the affiliate list yet to make her affiliate for CBN. And I was like, no, matter of fact, let me make sure it's on my list, because I always got a non-stop to-do list. There's always some shit for me to do, right? And so, but the stuff that I usually get done is gonna be at the top. So I checked and I said, you know what? You ain't on it. And that was the only reason I forgot to do it. If I don't put it in my calendar, on my memo pad or to-do list, it ain't gonna be there. So make sure y'all use those. All right. Turn off all notifications other than your CRM. So at some point, we all gonna keep working at this, but at some point, y'all gonna get to using y'all CRM just as much as I do. And every single notification you get through Facebook, Instagram, text, all of that'll be through your CRM. And so that app, cool, you can leave it on, because I understand y'all running the type of business y'all running, y'all might want to keep it on for now and at the level that we're at right now. But once you get to a certain point, you can cut that motherfucker off too, for real, because you'll have other salespeople that can get those notifications for you. But for now, that should be the only thing that you want on, and that should be the goal. I know it's kind of drastic now, but you want to start working towards that. Like, there's no way you should have no social media, period. All them notifications. Go to your notification thing, pull it down in the settings on your phone, cut them shits off. Like, cause every time it go ding, 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 all them noises, like, it's throwing your focus off. You know what I mean? And it's like, so you cannot, them liking your damn picture ain't gonna change nothing about your day. Yeah. You know what I mean? That little comment that they left, that's gonna be the same comment in 2 hours. They can wait. You know what I mean? Turn that shit off. It's not that important, I promise you. And I'm getting money on social media, and it's still not that important. They can wait. All right. Email. That's another one. Everybody think that their email is so important. No, they're not. Cut it off. Matter of fact, I think that's another slide. Okay, well, maybe they ain't. But set a time for your emails. I think I started off, when I checked them at 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 3 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock I'm done. Around about that time, right? But I don't even check it that much, and I try to do only 2 a day. But just check it in between time, and if you feel like you're gonna miss something or something might get neglected, put in a away message and let people know I only check my messages at this time and this time to prevent myself from blah, 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 blah. Or we're a growing company, we're very busy, and I really respect you for reaching out. But for right now, I'm only checking emails at this time. By the way, I got this method from a book called The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. So if you want to look more into that type of stuff, definitely look into that book as well. The 4-Hour Work Week. All right, and this part right here, this is something it could be controversial, but I like controversy a little bit. So there's no such thing as emergencies, y'all. Put your phone on do not disturb. Silent and do not disturb is what I like to use. So perfect, right? So the reason why I say there are no real emergencies, every now and then is an exception, but most of the time it's not no emergency. And y'all might say, well, what if my cousin died? All right, y'all ready? It ain't nothing you could have did about it. If you were in the middle of cleaning this house and your cousin died, if they call you right now and tell you, that's just gonna fuck up your day.
I don't answer my phone.
So you see what I'm saying? So it's like, you better off just having it off, get to it when you're done working. Cause we gonna be sad regardless, but it's like, at least try to postpone that part until after you get the work done. Yeah. Because your customers don't, they might care a little bit, but really they don't. Yeah. They want to know, did you do what, you know what I mean? Did you do what you paid for? So there you go. So if you really feel like you got like certain people that just got to hide your number, like for example, me, my wife, and my kids are the only ones that we got in our family that's in Jacksonville, right? So I got it on D&D, but I go into the settings and I change it to only they can get through. Everybody else can't get through. You know what I mean? So do that. All right. There's no such thing as multitasking. I know we all think we can do it, but you can't. And that's another reason why I say turn off all these distractions. I cannot multitask. I don't know if y'all think y'all can, but you probably can't. Or even if you can't do whatever you're doing is not being done as good as it could be doing if you were just locked in. So don't try to multitask. Put emails on the schedule. I went over that one already. All right, consider deleting social media from your phone altogether, if we're honest with you. I do that sometime. I ain't doing it right now. It depends on what season I'm in. I'm in outside season right now. That's why you see me following people too. You can tell when I'm not on that mode because I don't follow nobody on Instagram. If y'all been following me long enough, y'all will see that. But I say take it off because it's like, really, okay, first off, as entrepreneurs, what are we posting up there for anyway? unless you sell, every post should be to sell something, period. Even when I'm posting just me and my wife and kids, I'm selling something. And I might not be directly selling. I might not be saying nothing. There you go. It's just a lifestyle. Simple as that. If it wasn't for me making money online, I wouldn't post shit, period. If I'm honest with you. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the mindset of an entrepreneur to me. This is my opinion. You know what I mean? Take it with a grain of salt. But to me, if you're an entrepreneur, it's pointless. It's completely pointless. We should be creating, not consuming. All right? So when you get up there, you just scrolling, you wasting your damn time. For what? You know what I mean? You put your little 2-cent opinion on somebody's post, and what did that change in your life? Not a damn thing.
And that's the reason why it's hard for me to post my stuff on social media, because I don't.
Right, you too. You in the work.
I gotta get myself into that phase of posting.
And just get off.
And because I don't even get on, I'm like, y'all showing me, y'all like, I'm over here building.
Yeah.
At that time. But it's also because I have that mindset, it's stopping me from, like, I create so much stuff that I can post.
Right.
And it's like, I just don't ever get out there to post it.
Yep. And so like I was telling you out there, is so when it's like that, that's the perfect way to be. The only thing is, let's be intentional about carving out at least 1 hour a week. 1 hour a week, all that content you created, log into the CRM, schedule it out. It's gonna post for the rest of the week for you. Now you ain't even gotta look at it no more. You know what I mean? All right.
I got my first dollar on Facebook.
Okay, let's get it. You make more than me on Facebook then. Facebook don't pay me nothing. Every now and then I get a surprise check, like for Instagram. All right. All right. Listen to podcasts and or informational videos throughout the day, just to keep you locked in. My favorite go-to, his favorite go-to, Grant Cardone. Everybody don't like him. He got some bigot ways, it's true, but I ain't here for the personal stuff. Grant Cardone, definitely looking him up. So
I know who y'all talking about. I just
okay, my bad. And so that's one of my favorites. But I mean, the list goes on. It's so much information out there. Just keep something going. All right. Have a consistent workplace. We talked about that as well. Yeah. So, and you looking for it? I see. So, I can't work from home. I tried so much. It's too many distractions. I got beer in the refrigerator. I want something. Look, my wife walked past. I want something. Nigga, food over there. I want some. Everything. The kids want to play. Daddy want to play too. With everything, right? So I can't work from home. So I got to have an office. And then it's like my subconscious automatically knows when I'm in this space, it's serious time, work time, right? When I'm home, it's like, now the bed right there, just lay down so I can turn it on. Nigga, you get money, nigga, you can get lay down. Like, I mean, you start falling for that bullshit talk. So nah, get a consistent workplace where you know this place means working time. All right, and that could be an office. It ain't got, you don't got to be an office, but it could be an office. It could be a library. I used to go to the library all the time before I got an office. It could be the park. Sometimes to this day, I still just park outside of my truck and just work in my truck and my laptop. Coffee shop. Co-working spaces like these, right? Some people like to work in a co-working space because they like that feel like they're not alone. Me, I need complete silence. You know what I mean? But whatever your preference is.
co-working space too, like you pay for it, so you really gonna get your work done.
There you go. That's a good point. Yep. How do y'all stay focused? So this is just open. If y'all got some things, those are some of my things, but what y'all got? How y'all stay focused?
Oh, I got one.
What you got?